Larry, I know you had a question. Welcome everybody to the Leadbarrel help session for this week. Basically, the idea here is just kind of a free-form, open office hours for everybody using Leadbarrel. If you're new to using it, or if you have an advanced question, you want help with an existing page, something like that, we can get that taken care of here live for you. Let's go into the application. Leadbarrel.com. Does anybody have anything specific that you would like to get feedback on or help with? If not, I'll just go in and do a quick intro then for everybody new and just kind of give you a tour of everything and point out some features you might not know are there. Okay? Obviously, we have our landing page generator. Everything here in the navigation follows our basic flow, which is to go ahead and build a capture page, to use the tutorials to drive traffic to it, and to follow up with all your leads using email. Okay. Right here, you'll see in this specific account, I have a bunch of pages. You can build as many as you want with any account level. You can quickly duplicate pages. Say I wanted to duplicate my back pain page here. I click this. I can quickly duplicate it. One tip with duplication is that you can kind of create different pages for different traffic sources and then see how they're converting, right? Say you're doing a different Facebook ad to a different demographic target, that would be useful. Here we go, I just duplicated it 8 times. You can delete using the X button here, like so. Let's go in and play with the page. I'm on a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot sitting outside. It looks like my connection's good, but everything's moving slow with GoToWebinar and my recording today. But here's our Got Back Pain page. Let's say we want to change the background and we want to see maybe it converts better with a plain black background. Right? We can use the slider here to change the background. Right? Everything is drag and drop. You can change your text anywhere you want. And I'm assuming, looking at most of your names, I think most of you guys are familiar with using this functionality, but just so you know, in case you're watching for the first time, this is what you can do. You can build a page really quickly, and then once you're done building it, the link to your page is right here. I mean, it's live and ready to go on the internet. You can send traffic right to this link. Okay? And this is very useful. I mean, you can test a new idea in minutes, and especially with Facebook ads, you know, having a very simple headline with a submit button often is enough. You don't need a fancy looking page. A lot of times you get better conversions just doing something simple like this. So that's that. I have my page built. I have my link to promote. I can go over to the driving traffic tutorials. There's a few tutorials in there for major traffic sources. We'll be adding more. You can even do retargeting. There's a special video about that. Solo ads, Craigslist. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tie your pages to email follow-up campaigns. Okay. Soon we'll have the ability to basically copy existing email drips from a library so that you can have professionally copywritten email drip campaigns pulled right into your account. But for now, you're just going to go ahead and manually create a campaign, grab the name of the campaign, and you can tie it to individual landing pages. So once you've built your page, you come back to the page. Here's our back pain page. And I will tie this one to, do I have a back page one? No, let's just say I want to tie it to our test drip here. And now anybody who opts in for this page, for that capture page, will get this drip campaign. Okay. On top of drip follow-ups, you can also send blast promotions to everybody who's in your database or to specific tags. So when I click the Let's Get Started, I launched the email designer, new email, and then at any given time, you type in email, go to step 2, and you pick what tags you want it to go to, or you can leave it totally blank, and it'll send to everybody in your database. This is really useful, and you know, if you're not doing at least one blast email a week of something interesting and dynamic that's not canned in your drip campaigns, you're probably missing out on money. You know, think of something interesting and engaging, even if it's just a video from you, a little tip related to what you're selling. If you're selling real estate, maybe a featured listing. There's so many things you can do, but do use this blast campaign feature. It only takes a few seconds to type out an email, link to a video or something, link to a property search, right, in real estate. Maybe you have a coupon if you have a coffee shop or something, right? You have a coupon you want to give away, or you have a bar and you want to give free beers away. One free beer to anybody who shows up between 4 and 6 o'clock today. Go ahead, load everybody up in Leadbarrel, send out the quick email, and you're generating cash, right? It's the whole idea here is to generate sales. So that's the basics of the funnel. Some more of our advanced features, some useful features, I should say, are the Vine. Here's a pretty cool place where you can go and you can just see all the pages that people are sharing. You can share your page using the gear, and you can go and just grab some of the templates here and instantly pull them into your account if you want. Even if you're not doing the same kind of business, as you see here, you can just grab the basic page, right? Maybe you like the design or the overall thought, and then go tweak it in your own account. It's very quick and easy to do. And like I said, soon we'll be able to copy not only the page, but the email funnel will copy over, so we'll be able to make replicatable funnels. If you're watching this and you have a team, you're in a network marketing company, you have people you sell marketing services to, this could be really useful, because you can just go in, as we do with Reticulous.com, you could just go and create a landing page and then create share codes for your audience to use, where they can go pop a private code in. So nobody is here, everybody's here for this info session, but nobody's participating. So I'm giving you basic information. If you have a page, this is your chance to get help. Otherwise, we can stop here in a few minutes. So you can go copy pages from the Vine. I'll just show you where you can share a page privately. See, I clicked private and I typed the code backpain here. That means that anybody who comes in can go to browse and copy from the Vine, type backpain up here, and get that page. In theory, let's try that again, backpain. There we go. I must have done something, maybe I had a typo in it or something. But here you go, and then I can quickly copy this page into my account. Okay, great question. Walter's asking, how do I create two-step lead capture pages? Well, let me show you how. Let's go to, I'm just going to go to an example of a chain process that's already built and show you what's behind it. So I did this must have been a test. I was on free business funnel 2. Basically what you do is you build each of your pages separately first, okay, in your funnel. So you're going to create a new landing page. One tip will be to create one. So I have my free business funnel, right here. And then I could go back and I can click the duplicate, and I'll have a page that looks almost the same, right, but different. So that's not a good example. Let's go ahead. Here, I'm going to delete this one. So I've got my first page built that collects the email. I believe that's what was going on, right? And then I have my second page. I want to duplicate the original so it has the same look and feel. And I can now go in and start playing around with things. I'm going to remove the email address. Okay. I'm going to remove the footer. I'm going to change the headline. I'll say just a quick question. Just a quick question before we continue. Which best describes you? This is my favorite. Which best describes you? I love asking this question because people seem very willing to answer it, and it allows you to tag segment your list. So I have that, and now I can go up here and add a few checkboxes. Realtor. Right. I'm a realtor. I can indent. Use the font size. Let's add another one. Insurance guy. I'm an insurance guy. Okay. I did forget a key step here. Remember that when somebody fills out the insurance guy stuff here, you can actually tag him insurance for later follow-up. So I forgot to put my tag in on the realtor. We'll do that. And then I just need to move my submit button, my next step button. If this is driving you a little crazy, it drives me crazy too. I need to talk to Bill about it. Bill, if you're on, but sometimes it's just really hard to move these things around, but eventually you can get them to do it. Sometimes the drag and drops bug you. But anyway, now I have a second step here, and I've got these two separate pages, right? One of them kind of does a survey, one gets the email. And I can actually do these in either order. And what we're learning with Leadbarrel, if you go to leadbarrel.com, the home now, and you're not already, going to log in and you're getting a new account, you can kind of see what we're doing, and it's working really, really well. Is we're actually asking a question first, getting people to commit to the process, and then they're moving down a path and gaining momentum until they finally go ahead. And I think in that case, just 2 pages. They finally go ahead, enter the email. So I have my 2 pages here. I have my funnel 1, funnel 2, and now to tie them together, what I need to do is go to the page, the last page, and tell it which page comes before. Okay, it's just a little counterintuitive. So I'm going to go to my second page, and I'm going to say my referring page is this first page. And then I'm going to make sure I redirect this to wherever they need to go to get the resource. Okay, so I'm going to have my referring page. I'll make sure I give them a redirect URL. I could set CCs on my notifications. Let me just remind you that you can do that if you want multiple people to get the lead at this point. You can set those up here. You put your retargeting scripts in here. And then when I opt into this page, the first one, what I should see is that I land on the second one. Okay. There we go. And now we have the second step, and then it should redirect me to Leadbarrel. What I set as my URL. Was that okay, Walter? Was that too fast, or were you specifically curious about how to tie them together? That all happens right there in the gear next to the page, as does most stuff related to pages. You're just going to want to set your referring page. It's the first one. Yep, fire away. I love these questions. Gives me something to do on these things. Otherwise, I gotta think of stuff to amuse you guys. It's hard. I'll wait for a second question. Just to point out, guys, you can see your conversion rates based on different devices, which is really neat. So right here, this is my test account, so I have very low conversions on everything. But mostly for demos. But you can see full screen and then on mobile how things are converting, and that might inform you as to whether you should be running your ads, to different targets on Facebook, for example. Absolutely, Walter. Great question. After the second page, can I redirect to a Leadbarrel page that I load a PDF on? And that brings up a really good point, guys. Let's go here to our third part. You guys don't necessarily need to have forms and fields on your pages. So thanks for bringing that up, Walter. Let's go to our third page in this free business funnel here. And look at that. I actually had an early test, but I can actually remove my submit button if I want to, even. Right? Say I wanted to just say, and I have a field here with just text in it. I can basically put any HTML I want in here. So I could just say, great, click here to download your PDF. Right? And then you've got a link to your PDF. So you got to know the HTML to link something here, right? Right? But click here to download your PDF. Like so. I like my container white. So I would do, oops, there we go. Great, click here to download the PDF. Boom, make it a little bigger. Okay. I can save it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, well, when somebody clicks on that second step, I want them to go here instead. So you're going to just set the referring page for the third one as the second one. So my referring page is the second one. Where's my free business funnel? Guys, just a note: if this is already tied to another one, it won't be available, and I may have at some point earlier tied it to another one. Let me see. So the referring page for number 2 is number 1. The referring page for number 3 should be number 2. And let me see what's going on. Why I can't see it. Oh, here it is. It's down on the bottom. That's just me not seeing. Okay. Now I hit save. And now when we go to this page and fill it out, it should now go to the PDF download. So yes, there's a lot of flexibility here. You can basically put any HTML you want, inside of one of the sections. So you can just build a simple page, a little sales letter, just pop a video with an order button if you want. You don't have to do opt-in pages. We have something at Reticulous. I know a lot of you guys know us through Reticulous anyway, so but we have something called the document, reticulous.com document uploader, which I can probably recreate inside the Leadbarrel members area that will let you upload a document and create a link to it. But it's just reticulous.com/document uploader. I don't think you even need to be logged in to use that as a member. Yeah, I just have it redirecting directly in. So just for people watching this, if you want to go ahead and steal that tool and use it to generate a link, go ahead. No, you cannot obtain the HTML of a landing page. Larry's asking. So you can't. No, you can't just grab it and plug it in. If you're asking because you want to embed a form on a page, that's a feature. It's kind of weird. That's kind of a fundamental feature that I don't think me and Bill have even talked about since the very beginning here. But yeah, we should be able to do a get HTML or something eventually. I'll write this down, but make the form embeddable. But currently you can't. The way to do that right now would be to just iframe it in, or just do a button to your page, which works pretty well. Rather than having the form on the page, just do a button, underneath your blog posts or in your sidebar, and it'll work pretty well. But I don't even know. It might work even better, but I've done it both ways on my other sites, and usually just having a good banner with a call to action will get you just as many subscribers as having the email opt-in on the same page. One tip, guys, for getting traffic off of your existing sites, one quick tip would be to use something like HelloBar, which I believe is still a free service. HelloBar.com. And if you want, you can just put a quick tag up top of your site that links out to your Leadbarrel site, your Leadbarrel capture page. It's a good way to divert and convert, get traffic, get leads. Yeah, Larry, you can iframe it in, or if you're using, all right, guys, we got a few minutes here. I haven't thought about this in a while, but let's go to Facebook and talk about what Larry wants to do, which is he wants to put a page within a Facebook tab. Yeah, this is not a bad idea. I haven't looked at this in a while, and a lot of people say that you'll get better conversions by keeping everything in Facebook, and you can actually do this. So the page that I've always used in the past is the app I've used is called iFrame Host. Okay, and then I want to go to. I haven't done this in so long. How do you do this? Let me see. I'm going to click Install a free tab. Yep. So I go to Facebook.com/iframehost. I use their Install a free tab call to action here. I'm going to click Install a page tab. Okay, now I need to select a fan page, Facebook page. We'll add let's go ahead and add our Leadbarrel capture page to our Leadbarrel page. So I'm going to click Add Page tab. Very cool. Right now it's called Welcome. It's going to just take a minute here for everything to load up. And now what you can do using iFrame Host is you can say, hey, I really just want my page source to be a URL. Okay. Now you guys will go ahead. I have our main URL actually redirecting to a Leadbarrel page. So if you type in Leadbarrel, it's actually going to go to a Leadbarrel page. I'll pick the height. 800 should actually be fine. I'm going to hide any scroll bars. I am not going to fan gate. You don't have to be a fan to see this, but you can actually block it and make people like before they see it. And this will just say get free account. And hit save settings. I need to grant permission to the application. Oh boy. It appears that this app now wants us to have the domain be related to our app. Kind of a bummer. You could do a straight redirect. It was funny because I thought that I have. If I go to my About tab here, we have Leadbarrel tied to this page. We do. Let's try this one more time. So. Bottom line is there's a number of apps, iframe host I thought was one of them, that will let you embed your page within a tab. And this is how you would do it. I'm going to try, just for argument's sake, to show how to do it with an iframe to get around this weird thing that Facebook's making us do here. See if this will work. So I was able to iframe it in, it looks like. They're loading very slow. But that's how you do that, Larry. You know, you can do it now. You can iframe it or just try to wade through that error message. They want your link to be tied to some kind of app or something. Facebook's making this harder to do. And it could be they don't like the iframe I just did also. I didn't get an error that time, just loading the straight URL. Let's see what happens. And then what you would do is you could drive traffic to this tab if you want. Doesn't seem stable though. Sorry guys, sorry to take you down that whole road and not have it work, but that's how you would do it. You would use one of these third-party iframe apps to create a tab. iframe host is this one. It may be because I have GoToWebinar on and I'm recording with Screencast-O-Matic that it's just not showing it, but it's that easy to do. And then in your regular, on your site, you'll just be able to see that tab, you know, get the link for it and drive traffic to it. Okay, any other questions? Anything else you guys need? I'll leave by saying, can end up by just mentioning again that we do have a pretty good affiliate program going on here at Leadbarrel. And people are starting to upgrade, which is really cool. I've been tweaking the funnel and, you know, kind of making a bribe to get people to upgrade. So you'll earn 2-tier commissions whenever somebody you know, joins as a result of clicking one of your links. And you can share any of the blog posts on the site. So here's a case study for network marketing that was done last week. You can kind of link to this site right here. If you come to this blog post, you'll notice, and you're logged into Leadbarrel, you'll notice these links on the bottom, all the Facebook share links to Twitter to LinkedIn, all of these will share your affiliate link. You see how it says A ? Well, this is your affiliate ID here. All of those will link to you. So if you want to share any posts, that's it. And going once, going twice. I'll wait a few seconds to see if anybody else has anything else you need, but that's a quick run through of what Leadbarrel does, some of the key features, a few little case studies, a botched attempt to put a Leadbarrel page inside of a Facebook tab. I suspect it will work doing it as I did. I don't know why it's not showing here, but that's how you do it. And then don't forget to promote us. We love when we get business. We want to pay you for the pleasure, pay you in return for sending us referrals. So any questions you have about that or anything else, support@leadbarrel.com. Are we good to go, everybody? Okay, well, I'll try to throw this recording on the site. Hopefully it was helpful, and otherwise we'll see you next week. Don't forget you can also get help in the support group as well, facebook.com/groups/Leadbarrel. All right, see everybody later.